YouTube, welcome back to another video. Hope everyone's having a great day. Let's go ahead and check out this haircut. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to prep our foundation by using the number 3 guard with our Oster Octane, cleaning all the bulk all around. And remember, whenever you have curly hair, to comb through the hair so that way it makes it easier for the clipper to go through. Alright, so now that we got that out the way, we're going to start by using our lever open, no guard, and we're going to set this guideline all the way around. Alright, so now with my number 1 guard open, we're going to go up about a finger's width, creating our second guideline. Alright, so now with my Oster Octane using the 5-0 blade, we're going to clean up the bottom part, making sure we stay below the first guideline we created with the lever open, no guard. Alright, so if you're using your trimmers to ball this out, make sure that you're going in one motion from the bottom up, so that way you get through this part a lot quicker. Alright, so with the shavers, we're going to be cleaning the bottom section, making sure we stay below where we created the 5-0 guideline. Alright, so for my new barbers, make sure you take your time with each individual step. It's better to work slower and accordingly, so that way it'll make it easier for you in the long run. Remember that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started in order to be great. So that's the beautiful thing about this craft, you never stop learning. Okay, so now we're going to begin the blending process with my Wahl clippers, and we're going to start first with my lever open, and we're going to be closing the lever as we work our way down. If you feel that it's not cutting, make sure you close the lever more. Don't be afraid to get in there. The worst thing that could happen is you're going to spread out the fade a little bit more, but that could be fixed. That's not a problem. And remember guys, brush one, fade one. You want to keep your canvas as clean as possible. I see a lot of barbers out there not cleaning their canvas, and sometimes it makes it difficult to see exactly what you're doing, and I just prefer to work as clean as possible. It just makes the progress and the process a lot more smoother. Alright, so now we're going to blend in the next guideline using the 0.5 guard open, and we're going to be doing the same thing, opening and closing the lever as needed. Alright, so make sure that you have your clipper at a 45-degree angle. That makes it a lot easier to be removing the guidelines. Alright, so now with my 1.5 guard open, we're going to blend into the 3. Alright, so we're going to connect the rest of this haircut using our comb and shears from the parietal ridge to the top. So we're just removing a little bit of the excess to get a smooth transition. We don't want to take off too much. So after you're done combing up, make sure you're combing down as well, so that way you can see the imperfections that are left behind. Alright, so we split this haircut into 3 parts. We did the left, now we're going to work on the back, and then we're going to do the right side, repeating the same steps that you saw previously. Alright guys, so if you're just starting off in your barbering career, be very patient, don't give up on yourself. It will take a lot of time and practice, especially at the beginning. Every single haircut you do, you will learn something new. So it's like everything else in life guys, the more that you practice, the better you will get at it. There's no shortcuts, you just have to get those reps in. So just cut as many heads as possible, especially at the beginning. Just know that you're going to be messing people up, it's part of the process. If anyone is willing to let themselves get a haircut from you, go ahead and take it, practice and practice. So that will make you get better a lot faster. Alright, so now back to this haircut. We're going to be blending from the bottom up. closing the lever little by little as we work our way down. And whenever you have this foundation set just the way that you see, it just makes it a lot easier and smoother whenever you start the blending process. If you're a beginner barber, definitely set your foundation whatever way it works for you, so that way it makes it the easiest process for you to execute that haircut. If your sections or your guidelines are too messy, there's a high possibility you're going to get confused. Now with our 0.5 guard lever open, we're going to remove some way from that next guideline. As you could tell, it starts to remove pretty easy, and again we're just repeating the same steps, closing the lever little by little, working our way down so we could get that blend nice and smooth. If this video helps you in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like, a comment. It does help the algorithm, so that way it gets to more people. So now with the 1.5 guard lever open, we're going to remove the next guideline, and we're going to be closing the lever wherever we see it's needed. Alright, so now with my trimmers, we're going to be working on the C cup, making sure we don't dig in too much. We're going to try to leave it as natural as possible. Now for the next 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to be detailing, making sure everything is nice and blended, so we have a smooth transition all around. So now for some shear work, we're going to be removing from 1 to 2 inches from the top. Now we're just doing some of the final touches, putting a little bit of that magic powder to give it a little bit of volume. Alright YouTube fam, so without further ado, here are the final results. So what do you guys think? It came out nice and blurry. Hope you guys liked this video. Stay tuned. It's your boy Spiffy Fades. See you next time. Peace.